So this is episode 18 of the Minecraft Cursed Images series. It is also my 1000th video on YouTube, and I could go on and make a big deal about it, but I don't really want to. Although the flip side is that, of course, this is something that I had full control over. I put out 1000 videos. I never really had control over whether you guys decided to watch the videos or subscribe to the channel. And for that matter, I'm so grateful that so many of you have decided to stick around for 1000 videos. And so here is my little surprise for you. I have spent about a week trying to perfect a hexagon Minecraft terrain. So you can already see with very few hexagons, and it's really glitchy up here, it is still giving me about 16 to 20 frames if I move around. So it can go up to about 30, but I'll give you guys a good look at what it feels like to play with Minecraft hexagons. And so as usual, if you have any cursed images you want me to make, tweet me, drop a comment, go on r/PhoenixSC, and let's have some fun with hexagons. So I have decided to give this world to you guys, so you'll have everything at your disposal. You're going to have to look around at the resource pack to enable and disable certain things. It's pretty easy to do that though. So here is a search list. I only made 6 blocks because it's very laggy if I add even more to the terrain, but if you have a beefy computer, by all means. So here's the back of the house. It's so laggy. If I've decided to add even more blocks over here, it begins to get really slow and just unplayable. I already have over 1000 entities just from all of these hexagons, and I can reach 2000, but after that it just reaches 0 FPS. So here is a clean slate. I've wiped everything. Now it's so smooth. It's actually very pleasant to look at now. You can see that once I place it down, it rotates and aligns the way it should. So the first thing I had to really know is it possible to tessellate hexagons? And it is, because of the image that you guys have been sending me and that I've been putting aside because I didn't think it was possible. But it is in-game, but not with a model. The reason being, these angles are 120 degrees, and you can't reach that with block modeling, so I had to do it in-game. That's why it's really laggy. If it wasn't this way, it wouldn't be so laggy. It's unfortunate. So my first thought was that this is actually impossible. You can't do this. You can't play Minecraft with hexagons. If you look closely at the image, or over here, you can see that this block is not aligned in the center of this cube. Even though there is a barrier here, the hexagon is shifted 0.5 meters that way, or that way. Now, the reason why this is actually possible is that all you have to do is shift this unit of blocks the other way around. And now it perfectly aligns. Now, I had to calculate a lot of this mathematically, do some geometry, which I haven't done in so long, and size and scale of the block so it fits the way it should. So now it tessellates. And I've also left a seam over here. It's really, really tiny, but it's good enough to know that it is a hexagon and I haven't meshed all the blocks together. It looks kind of neat this way. I like it. And so in the background, I'm just doing some basic arithmetic just to make sure that only one of the axes is shifted. So here is the other block. It's not so good. Snow is one of the best. I did snow for 2 reasons. One, the image that I was sent to use as snow blocks or snow grass blocks, but I just decided to use snow. If I did grass blocks, you'd see it'd be doubled up. You can see that I've got 2 layers here, which is the best way to do it actually. It's snow, it's white, you can't really see the messiness that is involved. You can see it with this oak plank. The stone block is just over here, you can see it's kind of messy too, but from a distance you can't discern that really. And then there's also glass. Now if you look closely at glass, you can see a star, and that's because it's angled that way to make a hexagon. These are just a bunch of cubes. So from a distance it looks really messy, but if you look really closely it's just a star. It's unfortunate. You can break them, by the way, if you haven't noticed. It's just a bunch of arm stands. Hey Seth Bling. So now I have hexagon oak logs. Of course hexagon oak logs don't look really good. That's why snow just prevails as the best block to do this kind of thing with. And then there's also dirt. So I have to do it this way. Now, the reason why there's a barrier is so that it mimics a block. You can't walk through it, and you can jump on it. So I'm walking on hexagons. And the second reason you may have figured out is I can stack them. So now I can have a pillar of hexagon snow blocks, and I can also build it off this way. And so it works very well, and it actually behaves almost like an actual Minecraft block. And now we have a really strange build using snow hexagon blocks. It's actually starting to get laggy now. I have over 1000 entities, and that's when things get a little bit crazy. So you can do a lot of things with this, and now one of my favorites is just go mad. to build off a nice mountain or hill, and you know, just right click, hold right click, you can break them like a block. It's so seamless. It's almost like this is a real block in the game. And one other thing that I think gives off the effect really well is just creating a nice hexagon honeycomb structure like that and just breaking off some blocks, and it really looks like the game has changed completely. If you haven't figured out how I'm doing this, the blocks I'm holding in my hand are actually spawn eggs. So you can see here, bat spawn egg, blaze spawn egg, cat spawn egg, they're all spawn eggs. I normally don't do this in videos where I just go through that extra effort to make it look like I'm holding blocks, but I've decided it's my 1000th video, I'm going to do it anyway. Some other things you might want to take a look at is, that's a button on it, doesn't look really good, still works obviously. That's a torch, of course. Redstone, let's try and get the redstone to work. There you go, redstone on a hexagon block. Again, it works well because there's a barrier here, but if I was to put the snow block over here and then decided to try and place it, yeah, it doesn't look good there. Because it's misaligned, it's supposed to. It has to be misaligned once again to make sure that the blocks tile or tessellate properly. And otherwise, that's all I have for you guys today. Don't know, I wanted to recreate that massive thing that I put on the thumbnail, but here's some footage that I decided to try out with a recording. It's just so slow, I could not do anything. I guess with the current computer setup that I have right now, all I can do is create a smaller scale structure just to demonstrate hexagon blocks in Minecraft. Something that I didn't even think was possible last week until I tried it out in-game to rotate the blocks the correct number of degrees to create the hexagon. And then it kind of works. It's still very slow. So if you have any plans that you want to work on with this, go ahead. It's going to be available for download. You can download this world in the video description. I'm still going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep making things in this world. You'll just have an updated, as of today, world for this. So as this is my 1000th video, I just want to update you guys on what I have planned. Of course, I will be bringing back the second channel content. I am getting my wisdom teeth taken out next week, so that's going to take me out of commission for a bit. Second channel stuff will be coming back. I could be upgrading my computer setup to hopefully up the ante on the things that I can do. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. This is episode 18 of the Cursed Minecraft series. Again, if you have anything you want me to make, send it to me. As always, thanks for watching. Take care.